Welcome to our Fact channel. Here you'll discover a mix of popular, surprising, and even hidden facts about a wide range of topics. In this video, we're exploring some captivating and lesser-known facts about planet Mercury that are sure to pique your curiosity. Let's get started. Mercury experiences extreme temperature swings. It can reach scorching highs of 430 °C, 800 °C, during the day and drop to 180 °C, 290 °C at night. Unlike Earth, Mercury lacks a significant atmosphere to trap heat, causing its surface to rapidly cool after sunset. A single day on Mercury, one rotation, lasts about 59 Earth days, but its year, one orbit around the Sun, is only 88 Earth days. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system, with a diameter of just 4,880 kilometers, about 38% the size of Earth. Mercury's surface is covered in craters, much like our Moon, formed from ancient impacts by asteroids and comets. Mercury doesn't have a true atmosphere. Instead, it has a thin exosphere made up of atoms blasted off its surface by the solar wind. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, at an average distance of just 58 million kilometers, 36 million miles. Despite its proximity to the Sun, Mercury has water ice in permanently shadowed craters at its poles where sunlight never reaches. Mercury was named after the Roman god of speed, reflecting how fast the planet orbits the Sun. Mercury's orbit around the Sun is highly elliptical, causing it to speed up as it gets closer to the Sun and slow down as it moves away. Unlike many other planets, Mercury has no moons or natural satellites orbiting around it. Because Mercury is so close to the Sun, it's often difficult to observe from Earth, as it's only visible during dawn or dusk. Mercury has a surprisingly weak magnetic field, which is only about 1% the strength of Earth's magnetic field. Mercury is a rocky planet with a large iron core, making up about 85% of its radius, more than any other planet in the solar system. Mercury's temperature varies by nearly 600 °C between day and night, one of the most extreme temperature differences in the solar system. Scientists once thought Mercury was tidally locked to the Sun, meaning one side always faced it. However, Mercury actually has a 3-2 spin orbit resonance. The surface of Mercury is covered with giant cliffs, some over a mile high, formed as the planet cooled and contracted over time. As Mercury's core cooled, the planet shrank, creating vast cliffs and ridges that stretch across its surface. NASA's Messenger spacecraft orbited Mercury from 2011 to 2015, providing detailed images and data about its surface and environment. Mercury's core is primarily made of iron, making it the densest planet in the solar system after Earth. Mercury's surface is very dark and reflects only about 6% of the sunlight that hits it, making it less reflective than Earth's moon. Mercury's gravity is about 38% that of Earth's, meaning you'd weigh much less if you stood on its surface. Unlike Earth, Mercury doesn't have distinct seasons because its axis is almost perfectly upright, with a tilt of only 0.034 degrees. Mercury rotates very slowly, taking about 59 Earth days to complete one rotation. Being the closest planet to the Sun, Mercury completes one orbit in just 88 Earth days, making it the fastest-moving planet in the solar system. Many of Mercury's craters date back billions of years, preserving a record of impacts from the early days of the solar system. Water ice has been found in craters near Mercury's poles, in regions that are permanently shadowed and never exposed to sunlight. Mercury's exosphere is constantly replenished because particles escape into space, driven by solar wind and impacts from micrometeoroids. Mercury has a massive iron core that makes up about 85% of the planet's radius, more than any other planet in the solar system. Mercury's orbit is influenced by the curvature of space-time, a phenomenon predicted by Einstein's theory of general relativity. The scarps, cliffs on Mercury's surface are evidence that the planet has been shrinking over time as its core cools. Mercury has no significant atmosphere to protect it, so its surface is constantly bombarded by the solar wind, creating space weather effects. Mercury orbits the Sun faster than any other planet, traveling at an average speed of about 47 kilometers per second, 29 miles per second. Without a thick atmosphere, Mercury's sky always appears black, even during the day because there's no air to scatter sunlight. The temperature difference between Mercury's day and night is one of the largest in the solar system, swinging between 800 degrees and 290 degrees. Mercury rotates 3 times for every 2 orbits around the Sun, a unique 3-2 spin orbit resonance that creates long days and short years. Some craters on Mercury's poles are in permanent shadow, never receiving sunlight, which is why ice can survive there despite the planet's proximity to the Sun. Like Earth, Venus, and Mars, Mercury is a terrestrial planet made mostly of rock and metal, with a solid surface. Mercury has the most eccentric, elliptical orbit of any planet in the solar system, with its distance from the Sun varying greatly throughout its orbit. Ancient astronomers observed Mercury but didn't fully understand its motion, thinking it was 2 separate objects, one visible at dawn and another at dusk. Despite being small, Mercury is incredibly dense due to its large iron core, giving it a gravity stronger than you might expect for its size. Scientists were surprised to discover that Mercury has a magnetic field, albeit a weak one, despite its slow rotation and small size. Mercury rotates 3 times for every 2 orbits around the Sun, a unique 3-2 spin orbit resonance that creates long days and short years. Unlike Venus or Earth, Mercury has fewer volcanic features, although ancient volcanic activity once shaped its surface. Mercury's highly elliptical orbit causes variations in how much sunlight different parts of its surface receive, contributing to its extreme temperature shifts. Besides craters, Mercury's surface is also covered with large, flat plains formed by ancient lava flows. Due to its slow rotation and elliptical orbit, Mercury experiences unusual sunrises and sunsets, with the Sun appearing to rise, stop, and then set again. Mercury has a thinner crust compared to Earth with more exposed surface area, which makes its features stand out. Because Mercury has no atmosphere, It doesn't experience winds like Earth does. The lack of air means there's no medium for wind to form. Mercury orbits the Sun at an incredible speed of about 47 kilometers per second, 29 miles per second, making it the fastest planet in the solar system. Mercury's surface shows signs of past tectonic activity, such as the large, steep cliff scarps that were formed when the planet's interior cooled and contracted. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing facts. See you in the next video.